Here's why your brand sucks. There's thousands of brands now doing exactly the same thing. Everyone's copying each other. They have the same content, the same hoodies, the same logos, they have the same everything. And you're thinking that your product is unique. Maybe it is, but if your marketing is identical, why would anyone buy from you over from someone else? You're just another clothing brand. I see a lot of you guys doing pre-orders as well. Pre-orders just screams, I don't trust my brand, or I'm not a legit business. If you're waiting for customers to fund your own production, that's not entrepreneurship. You should take the risk, invest in the bulk order. If you don't have the money, then figure out another way to get it. You can't build any momentum and when every drop takes at least 6 weeks because you have to, wait for a production and then ship it out and then wait for people to get it before you drop again. Otherwise, people are going to be complaining about where their product is and you're dropping a new product. So you need to learn how to market it and also sell it. That's what makes you a good brand owner. And I think it's important to note that you're not just selling clothes or accessories, whatever your brand is, you're selling the brand. So you have to build something that people actually want to belong to. People buy into identity, they don't just buy into product. So you want to create content that really builds trust and has some sort of meaning to it. Make your audience feel like they're missing out on something if they don't buy from you. And if your content looks like everyone else's content, then you've really lost. But I want you to study what's working, break it down, and take away the key points from the videos and do some actual research, do some case studies and see, why is this content performing? Why is it not? Why is this product selling well? Why is it not? And you want to just create some original videos yourself, post them on trial reels, see how they do. Try and make people stop scrolling. You can't just post 10 recycled TikToks, reusing it without even making any changes at all. I always would make a 2 to 3% change on a winning trend. It's the same concept when it comes to clothes. You don't have to create something completely new, just change something 2 to 3%. So every single piece of content should either be building your brand identity, creating some sort of desire, or driving conversions in some aspect. And something to note is that good ads don't save a bad product, and a good product won't save bad ads. You need both of them. Now, when it comes to ads, there's two types. There's image ads and there's video ads. Image ads hit really well if you're good at creating them, but they die very fast. As for video ads, it's harder to create a winner, but once you do find a winner, you can scale it up insanely. But if you're scared of testing because ads are expensive, this business unfortunately is not for you. Ads is really the only way you're gonna be able to have consistent income with your brand. And the truth is, there's no brands really doing over 100K a month consistently that aren't running any sort of ads. So really the main things you wanna do is do case studies every single week, study what is working and dissect those creatives. Take apart, what about this hook made it perform well? You want to take apart, what was the driver about conversions? How was this product displayed? Why did this go viral? All these things that you can dissect, and you want to track these. Track, even in the ads manager, track the feedback, the watch time, click-through rate, comments, everything. And every single drop, you want to just continue to improve visually, emotionally, and strategically. If you're not building a plan based on how your last drop went, then how do you expect to improve? And the biggest thing is just build consistently, okay? Continue making content every single day, and once you have good content, just scale that up with ads. It's really not that challenging. There's so much competition nowadays when it comes to e-com, and the only way to stand out is truly have an innovative product or just be better than everyone at every other aspect. Shipping times, content, product quality, and display these things. Do some behind the scenes content of you shipping out your orders. In order to truly scale a brand to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, you have to have all these things dialed in, especially now when we're in such a hyper-competitive environment. Everyone's dropping Japanese selvage, blank hoodies, single stitch tees, cotton slub. Like, everyone's dropping all these things. It's hard to differentiate yourself unless you're just better, okay? If you don't need to make a completely new product, if you're just better at everything. So yeah, guys, just really focus on becoming better. If you're still doing the same things you were when you first started your brand, you're going to fall behind because someone else is going to come and someone else is going to do better than you, okay? It's all about consistently scaling. Content is the easiest thing, guys. Once you have content down, ads is so light from there. Just do a CBO, Smart Plus campaign on TikTok, and you're completely fine. You don't need a genius in the ads manager. You need someone who knows their way around, but you don't need a genius in the ads manager. The content is the targeting nowadays, okay? The setup doesn't matter as much if you have good content. Now, at scale, it does, because those 2 to 3% changes will be very, very significant. But when you're just starting off, you can run the ads yourself. It's fine. And you want to know what you're doing. So when you hire someone, you make sure you're not getting cooked, because you want to make sure that they know what they're doing in Ads Manager as well. And you can monitor them and check the results. If you really want to make it and have a lifelong brand, you don't want a brand that just, hops on a couple of trends and then dies out. You have to make sure you're improving constantly, planning drops months in advance. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.